here we are at the top of Bunya Mountains in the National Park. And it's really nice up here. We've never been here before, but it has cabins where people can stay overnight or longer, and tavern or a couple of cafes where you can dine, which is really nice. But we didn't come here to eat or drink. We came here to go for a walk amongst the Bunya pines, and that's what we're going to do right now. Dogs are not allowed in the national park, but thankfully Tesla has a dog mode which keeps the interior of the car at a controlled temperature. And when we returned, Molly was fast asleep. This is so beautiful. So big, isn't that so big? I'm not used to use the long ones to climb up to get the bunya nuts. Do you know, the Bunya Mountains National Park is the second oldest national park in Queensland, and it used to be the place where years ago Aboriginal tribes would gather and meet here. And we're talking Aboriginal tribes from Queensland and New South Wales, and they would gather here and they would eat bunya pine nuts together, resolve disputes, have local elections, and it was just a great gathering place. Many Aboriginal people and archaeologists believe that these holes cut into the side of the tree on one side were specially made so that they could climb to the top of the bunya pine to get the bunya pine nuts. So they used them as handholds. That's amazing, isn't it?
This is one of the most beautiful national parks I've been in.
It's unbelievable. It's stunning. We did not expect this at all, did we?
I thought I was in Avatar a while back there. It was amazing.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's glorious.
So we're just doing a 700-metre walk to the waterfall.
But they've got walking paths everywhere, and that's why it'd be great to stay here, because you could really walk everywhere if you had time. You've got some beautiful national parks, well, in Australia, but in Queensland as well.
Yeah, beautiful.
This is, like I think you've said earlier, this is the first or second national park in Queensland.
Yeah, it's the second oldest.
And it's over 100 years old now, the national park, and it's just amazing. I'm glad they created the national park to
preserve this.
Preserve this, yeah.
Yeah, it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
We hope you're enjoying it as much as we are.
Yeah.
I know it's not the same as walking yourself, but you know. Maidenwell is a charming village at the gateway to the Bunya Mountains. You can stop in at the quaint country pub for a beer or relax over lunch and a coffee at the Maidenwell trading post. So we've come to Coomba Falls, and it's not far from the little village of Maidenwell in the South Burnett region, and it's a very spiritual place, isn't it?
It is. Coomba Falls was the site of a massacre of over 300 Aboriginals in this area in the 19th century.
That's right, and the legend has it that the actual waterhole is bottomless, and it has the remains of the 300 people that were killed. So apparently it's a beautiful walk down to the waterhole, and we thought we'd go and take a look.
Yeah.
We're in Kilcoy, and Kilcoy is about an hour and 20 minutes northwest of Brisbane. And it's a lovely little town, and we're going for a walk around the little lake here at Yowie Park. And you would have seen the Yowie statue that we just showed you. The Yowie is a mythological, I guess, a legend here in Kilcoy. It's the Yowie capital of Australia, because apparently going back as far as the 1800s, this 2 to 3 metre ape-like creature has been seen around this area, and it's so well known here that even the pub has Yowie ale on tap. So, and this is the Yowie Park, and there's a Yowie swimming pool and the Yowie shops. I mean, it's all Yowie, and it's very good for tourism too. So let's go have a look at Kilcoy. They even call the local rugby team the Yowies. How big is this tree? It's huge.
One of the biggest gum trees I've seen in beauty.
Sure is. So this is our first time to Summerset Dam.
Yep.
And it's about a 20-minute drive south of the town of Kilcoy.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out here today
Also.
on their boats.
Yep.
And their jet skis.
Yep.
And swimming.
Very expensive boats.
Yeah, there's some really nice boats out there. And this dam, Summerset, feeds into the Ivanhoe Dam. And the Ivanhoe Dam is part of the water supply for Brisbane
and Ipswich.
Yeah, and Ipswich.
Yeah.
This is an area for day use. People can come here for the day. They have so many picnic tables and chairs. They've got free barbecues. They've got toilets. They've got a little coffee van.
Yep.
And he sells
Snow cones.
Yeah, snow cones. So all the kids are lined up getting those.
Doing a roaring trade.
Yeah, he's doing a roaring trade.
Yeah, and it's reasonably close to Brisbane as well. So it's a great day trip.
Yeah, it's a great day trip for Brisbane people.
Yeah.
And come here and have a picnic.
Yeah,
Yeah, beautiful.
fantastic.
And have a swim too.
Yeah.
This is pretty exciting because we're at the Perma Poultry market in Brisbane, and they hold it once a year where people can come and view all sorts of chickens and chicks and ducklings, and also some of their food and little chook pens, and they can buy them, and it's wonderful. It's not far from where we live, so we thought that we would bring you along.
That's fine. I can do some.
They're so cute. That was so fantastic. We had the best time seeing all those chickens. It was a little bit tricky because it was a very small venue, and we didn't want to kind of put the camera in people's faces and stuff, so we hope that you like what we were able to put together. We didn't buy any chickens, but we did buy some mealworms for our chooks at home as a little treat, and we know that they're gonna love those. So we hope you enjoyed this video, and We'll see you next week. Take care. Bye. Oh, what's that one? You like that one? Okay.